You say you don't give the words a second thought once you've written them down. Do you reflect on them afterwards? But perhaps now that the album is finished for a while, do you reflect on the lyrics and then get a certain meaning from them? Or?
No, I only reflect on the music.
Okay.
If I only that's the struggle is the music.
Okay.
That's where the work is. And when I listen to a record and I think or if I listen to a song and I think it's successful or not successful, it's usually based on just like performances and the mix and the sound and whether the song is cool or not, you know? I think some of my favorite words that I've written are in some of the least successful Destroyer songs.
Okay.
Or songs that I couldn't find a way to sing them well or in a way that kind of created meaning, you know? So there's that. It's, it has to exist as this physical thing, this musical thing, you know? It's not just a piece of paper with a bunch of letters on it.
Right. Is there a song on Poison Seeds then, or a bit of lyric that really stuck out for you when you came up with it?
The song Bangkok stuck out to me.
Okay.
It seemed like a different kind of song than I was used to writing. And it's felt like an important song for me. It's maybe, I don't know if it's the song that got closest to what I thought maybe the heart of the record was, but there's some kind of path that it's leading me down some kind of road, I think.
This is going to be a terribly difficult question to answer, but what do you think is the heart of the record?
It's not something that I would be able to put into words because words just fail us. I mean, the whole reason you make art is because words don't cut it, you know? It's just like, and then art's just there to kind of document the struggle, but you're never gonna actually, you don't actually get to the thing, you know? But I feel like there's like these kind of stately, kind of romantic moments in the record that mash up against that are kind of like more European sounding, that kind of mash up then against this kind of degenerate version of American music, which is like these kind of lush but kind of drunken horn arrangements. And that mix I've been enjoying. Like when I come back to the record, it seems kind of close to an idea that I had in my head that I wanted to chase after. I like the band stuff too, but the band to me is just like, it just sounds like the band sounding really good. And, I'm more familiar with it.
This idea, when did it come into your head? Was it something long ago, or was it just as you were making the record?
I kind of had it in my head that I wanted to try doing more arranged music and just like vocal-based music. I just didn't know how because it's such a foreign world to me, like when we recorded the string quintet, it was the most intense recording session I've ever been to, and it's really alien. And then when we recorded the woodwinds and Joseph started kind of making these arrangements, I really enjoyed it, but I also deeply questioned it at the same time. It's like, but it has like this kind of sprawling, like loose, like a free jazz Vegas, like a Las Vegas free jazz vibe that I think I really like. I don't know if you would call it that, maybe just because some of it's out of tune.
And then, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's,
And then, I wanted to go back quickly to Bangkok, because there is, well, if you want to call him a protagonist in Sonny. How close is Sonny to you?
well, I don't know, but I mean, I wrote it and I sang it, and after writing it on the piano, it's like, I kind of was a bit taken aback, and it seemed like I had created a bunch of words for a specific voice, and a voice that was not me, which I rarely do, or maybe I've never done before, actually. It could be the first song like that. But the character in the song is supposed to be a complete degenerate, like a total scum, like possibly like a murderer or a pimp or something. He's supposed to be a villain, but a villain who's going through some sort of crisis of conscience, or is looking back on his life and realizes that, you know, he's a fallen man, or that his life is wasted, and trying to make good somehow, perhaps in a way that's totally futile. It's kind of like, that's the theme I like. It's like heroic and pointless at the same time. And so the last line is just someone going, like, listening to this kind of revelation from the character Sonny and going, hey, what's got into Sonny, you know?
Right. Yeah, because this I wrote some of the lyrics down, but we won't have to discuss them. But the word scum, and the one I wrote down from hell is, baby, it's dumb, look what I've become, scum. So as you said, that is a big theme on the record there.
I think those songs, those two in particular, I probably wrote pretty close together, both on the, like, sitting down at the piano, and both from the point of view of someone who's just completely lost, you know. Yeah, lost and corrupt.
Okay. Finally, then, the title is Poison Season. When in the process of making the record did this title come up?
Really late, which I don't like. It makes me think that maybe the record is cursed. Because I usually like to have a title kind of early on. I don't know, I liked it. I can't remember where it came from. I usually don't give too much thought to titles. Like Kaputt was literally just a few letters that I thought looked cool when you put them together. It kind of just had like this awkward rhyme that I liked. It kind of had like a vibe of like heavy malaise, which I think is good. Kind of has a murderous connotations, which I like. And it has like, it's a season, so it's like, you know, like a period of darkness or evil or something like that you will get through. You know, like a season implies that there's something after it, which maybe won't be poisonous.
So in a way, there's redemption at the end.
Yeah, hopefully. I think redemption is, I think if you try to string a theme together over the course of the record. I think it's redemption would be a word I wouldn't be opposed to using, you know? That's what I think. That's just like a very standard kind of mystic theme, and really good for anyone who wants to try opening their mouth and singing. Those like mystic concerns are always the best, you know, or religious ones, I guess.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.